Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be doing a video on my TREX ARMS Raptor holster. So I purchased this holster a few months ago, and when I was looking on their website, it said that the lead time was 4 to 8 weeks. And I ended up getting this holster in about 2 weeks. So that's really good. And I looked online, I looked on Instagram, and people were saying that they had the same experience. They got the holster much earlier than the advertised time. And I just think that's really cool, and that's a really good thing, especially with the lead times of today in this age, I guess. But yeah, so let's get right into it. As you can see, the firearm is clear. All right, so there's a couple of different reasons why I went with this holster over other holsters. Mainly, it's going to be security. Of course, this is a great looking holster. I mean, I got this in multicam black, and it just looks beautiful. It's super small footprint, and it's pretty comfortable. But yeah, the main reason is security. And what I mean by that is basically down here, you can kind of see that there's a little bit of a gap where your holster and the trigger well meets. And this gap right here can be really dangerous. If you can fit a finger in there, sometimes you can fit a finger in there and just pull the trigger, especially with these Glocks that have no safeties on them or no thumb safeties on them. I'm not comfortable with a holster that has a big hole. So I'm going to compare that actually with the LAS concealment holster. Now this is made for a 2011, but I'm just going to show you. Firearms clear. On the LAS concealment, you can see that there's a huge gap down there, and I can actually pull the trigger pretty easily. So yeah, that's the main reason I went with the TREX ARMS holster. There are many other reasons also, of course, looks, and going again with security. I mean, you can see how tight this thing fits on there. The gun does not slip out, and yeah, it's just super tight fitting. It's super it feels like it was just vacuumed onto the gun. I mean, that's how tight and well made this holster is. So let's talk a little bit about this. When you first get this in the mail, you're gonna receive one large clip, and then one this kind of like a discrete clip over here that just attaches to these holes. Basically what they look like is just one of these type of clips right here. And what that does is it allows your holster to ride a little bit lower. I personally am not a fan of it because it didn't really allow the Raptor claw right here, which is what, when you cinch down your belt, this claw grips onto your belt and kind of pushes your gun inwards. And when I was using that little other clip, it seems like the claw kept slipping off of my belt, and it just was really annoying to have to keep readjusting every like few minutes. So yeah, so this is why I started using this clip right here, and ever since I've been using this clip, it's been fantastic. So another reason, I forgot to mention actually, this is a Glock 45 with a TLR7A on it, and I got the holster to match for that. And in the future, I might add a compensator on here. And this holster is really nice because the end is open right here, and you can attach any compensator you really want. And let's say you want to run kind of like a Roland special type of Glock. Yeah, you can run one of those larger compensators on here. There is like a shield option that you could choose, and I guess it's just an extended portion over here for if you do have a compensator. They're gonna extend this out a little bit so it just doesn't burn your parts down there when you have a compensator and you're at the range or something. So yeah, another thing I do want to mention about this holster is how thick the Kydex is. I mean, this is really thick and nice, strong Kydex. So I'm actually going to compare this to the LAS concealment with a caliper. So I have a little digital caliper here, and we're gonna look at how thick the LAS concealment is. And as you can see, I'm getting about 1.97 millimeter right here, 1.98 right there. All right, which is all right. But then you look at the TREX arms, you put it in the same area, you're getting 2.4, yeah, about 2.4 millimeters of Kydex. That is a pretty significant difference in thickness, and you can really feel that thickness difference when you're drawing and stuff like that. I mean, this holster, I mean, you can just here, it's just a really quality draw. It's a quick draw, it's a quiet draw, and it's just super satisfying. I mean, I've drawn this pistol out of this holster 1,000 times, and I'm not getting tired of it. I mean, it's just super fun, it's super quick, and yeah. So now let's, I guess we're gonna talk about the downsides, and one of these downsides will probably be a deal breaker for some of you guys, and that's gonna be this holster wear. So this holster, like I said, I have used this holster this pistol on many holsters. I even use it on the TREX ARMS Ragnarok, which I love. And I've never had any experience with holster wear. But the moment I received this holster and the moment I start using it, I think less than 100 draws in, I start to see wear right over here. And it's pretty large. It's not too bad. I will say that the wear has stopped. This is as much as it'll get. There's a little bit more over here, right over the ejection port, I guess, right here on the slide. Yeah, the finish gets worn out a little bit, but I don't really mind it. Maybe you guys do mind it. I just don't really have a problem with it. But yeah, I know that a lot of people have those really nice slides, and you don't want to have holster wear on that Cerakote or whatever. But yeah, that is just one big reason. Another downside is this edge right here. This is super uncomfortable when you're driving. I mean, it really digs into your skin. It's super sharp. It's basically a 90-degree angle, and I'm not sure why the guys at the factory over there would not just take an extra few minutes just to sand these down. I paid quite a bit of money, I think around $120 for this holster. It's a pretty pricey holster, and it shouldn't be like this. I mean, it's just a few extra minutes just to sand this down, and this is super annoying. Now let's look at the LAS concealment. As you can see, that same corner is rounded off on the LAS concealment, making it much more comfortable. So those are the only two complaints I have with this holster. Other than that, it's amazing. I love it. I carry it. I carry my gun more often with it because of how much I like it. And yeah, the only things I'm gonna do to it is probably add a muzzle pad, and I'm gonna include a picture of a muzzle pad up here for you guys if you guys don't know what it is. Basically what it does is it kicks out your gun a little bit more, and it puts padding right here, which makes it super comfortable to carry. And I've tried it on another holster. I think it was a Bravo concealment or a floodlight with the muzzle pad on it, and it was super comfortable. I mean, I couldn't even tell the gun was there after like a few minutes of carrying it. But yeah, so if you guys are in the market for a holster that is well made, secure, made in the USA, and will fit a compensator, then TREX Arms is the way to go. Even then, if you don't have a light, if you don't have an RMR, or you don't want a compensator, I still think this is one of the best holsters out there. Now, TREX Arms does have another holster called the Sidecar, and that one, basically what that is it's a holster and then a mag carrier. Now, the reason why I didn't go with that holster is because just of the size of it. I wasn't really much of a fan of it because I do a lot of work with the while carrying, and what I found with those holsters is that it doesn't really allow you to flex and bend down. Maybe you need to tie a shoe, maybe you need to take off your boots or pick something up off the ground. You can't really bend over with those holsters. It's really uncomfortable to do so. With this one, I usually carry this at the 1 o'clock position, and while I can't bend over to my right side that much, I can still easily bend over on my left side and pick something up. Maybe I dropped my keys, you know. And yeah, I mean, this holster is just perfect for what I need it to be. And if I do want to carry, I mean, I have pockets. If I want to carry an extra mag, you know, I have pockets, you know, I'll just stick it in there. But yeah, so like I said, if you guys are in the market for a good quality holster, I really recommend TREX Arms. They're a great company, lifetime warranty. They're really doing good things for the Second Amendment community, and I really am happy that they came out with this holster so I could support their business, you know, give them some business. And yeah, I've been really happy with this holster, and I hope this video has helped you guys out in making a decision. If it did, please leave a like and subscribe. If you guys have any other questions, please don't hesitate to leave a comment, and I'll definitely reply to those comments and answer those questions. And yeah, so that basically wraps it up. Thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day.